Hey, hey. Let's see if this goes live. Yeah. Attack friends. Where is she? Here she is. There we go. So I'm a bit. I'm gonna show two things today, so I'm just gonna wait till she hops on. Hi Danica. I saw a little like. I don't know if I'll see the comments today or not. I hope so. Ah, yes, I can see. Thank you, Danica, for showing me the comments. Now I know that the comments are working. That's awesome. That's awesome. So I prepared, this week I prepared this beautiful lady to share a little bit of painting with you. I felt like going bigger, going small like this is actually, the energy is nice, but the energy of a bigger painting like this one is just amazing. I mean, this, yeah, it's just astonishing how just the size of a painting can change the energy a lot. I don't know if Rosie, if you hop on, can you leave a comment, because I don't know if I can see you, otherwise I might have to get my phone out to see. Hi Rosie, there you are. So I wanted to show you as promised, how you use the wax. So this is a smaller one of my small canvases that I normally spray. I'm astonished you can't buy the Talents. This spray is really good. It has never made white splotches or anything, but for a bigger canvas this gets really expensive. So the spray has less, you can get less out of a spray than out of the wax. And the wax, this is the Dorland wax that I use. Yeah, it's written upside down so you can't see, but it's actually just like a white wax. It's resin and beeswax mixed, and it's actually English, I think. So what you do to protect your painting is you take some on your finger, simply, and then you're gonna just, the warmth of your fingers is gonna let the wax melt, and then you can just like, you just, how you say it, éparpiller. You just put it over the painting everywhere, and as you can see, it doesn't, the watercolor doesn't move whatsoever. I can just like, you know, rub it over there and nothing happens. And after you used it, you just let it dry for 48 hours so that it's really, really dry. And I've you're taking notes, okay. And I'm ruthless, so if I try a new product, I test it. So I did a small canvas that I didn't, hi Jasmine, long time. I put one of my small canvases that I didn't like so much, I put the wax on, and I actually just put it under the shower to see if it would hold up, and it does. So the wax is quite amazing, and you can just like, you see that nothing's happening. Yeah, you have way more control than with the spray. With the spray, I find on a bigger canvas, it leaves traces. I've never managed to do it nice and evenly, but with the wax I can. And then you can choose. So I did half now, and you can, I don't know if you can see that it's like a little sheen on this side now that you don't have on the other side as much. This is yeah, you have super control with this, and this sheen will actually go and it become matte. Now it's just can I use it on acrylic? You don't need it on acrylic. Acrylic is waterproof. This is really just for watercolor. A little box like this is in Switzerland about 20 Swiss francs. Yeah, the wax is amazing, and I don't know, I like the feel of the wax on my fingers and touching my painting one last time, and it's just, and the heat of the hand makes that you can really it gets softer, so the layer gets thinner because of the heat of the hand. So I hope I catch all your comments, because I'm concentrating on the wax, so I don't see all of the comments, but I'll get back to it for sure. So yeah, you just do the whole painting. You can do the sides, you can do everywhere. I like to let the paint drip a little bit over the side. And yeah, so after when you've done this, now it's completely covered in the wax. I just like to really make sure that the warmth of my hand makes an nice even layer. I don't put too much pressure. And if you've done this and you let it dry for 48 hours, you're welcome, Rosie. You're more than welcome. You can buy coffee filters. And what's good to buff, if you want it buffed, right, yours goes around the side too. Yeah, so you do the wax on the side as well to protect the sides. And if you want it to have like a fine sheen, it doesn't go like super brilliant, you can get coffee filters. And I've tried a lot of stuff, and the coffee filters are really the best to get the sheen. So if it's dried, what I like is I can put my fingers in there like this, and then you can just like buff it a little bit. What it does, the buffing will even it out more even, and it will like close the little pores, just like when you polish a gemstone. It's pretty much the same effect that happens. So I hope that helped you a little bit, Rosie, and it takes a little bit of the fear away. Yeah, I love the wax. I actually have to order a box, because I need to wax 2 bigger of my paintings. And yeah, now if I touch it, it's like still, you know, wet, as if you would touch the beeswax. So yeah, just let it dry for long enough. And there is actually, if you've really evened it out enough, there is actually not really a need to buff. You do the buffing is a choice that you have to do or not. Yeah, so let me put this one to the side. Just be, when you do the wax, don't wear any clothing that's a bit that you care about, because it does leave marks, and I've had it on clothes and on furniture, and it doesn't go off. So yeah, that's the only issue, but that's okay. And the hands get a little bit sticky, but protects the skin, so no, the water will run right off. So yeah, it's cool to have a little demo to talk about. So now I'm gonna start on my lady. I went to Bern last week, and I got myself one of these nice porcelain color mixers. I've been wanting one for a long time. So yeah, I finally got one, so I'm happy. So I'm gonna put it on a little bit of paper, so I don't have to go too far. And then add some water. So Rosie, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask. I gladly helped. A lot of people helped me as well, and I find as artists, you know, we can help each other. It's nice to help each other. We're all getting richer the more people know, so it's nice to do that. So as usual, I make her face a little bit wet. And I don't know the weather at your places, but here finally the sun is coming out. Finally, no more snow. We had snow, can you imagine? It's crazy. So I'm gonna add some of the skin color that I mixed. So it looks very orangey, but when it dries, this goes away, and it will look just perfect. I love that the prepared canvas actually made part of her face already pink, which is quite cool. Yeah. So I don't know how the weather is where you are, Rosie, in your area. If it's nice or if it's still raining as well. We had quite a storm last week. It was, whoa, almost frightening. My plants that I have outside almost flew away. Luckily I had attached them with wire the day before. Yeah. So I can't see comments, so I don't know if there's any that are happening, but as usual. So I have my favorite color, the rose gold that I use for the shading. I just love this color so much. It's such a sweet color. It's like gentle, a little bit the colors of cherry blossoms. I hope you guys can see okay. So working on canvas with watercolors is a little bit different from working on paper. The flow of it is a little bit different, but yeah, I don't mind actually. So, and in Ireland is St. Patrick's Day. Very changeable rain, wind, sun, hail. Yeah, same here. It's like the weather is having a tantrum. And is it in Ireland that they have St. Patrick's Day only? No, it's not in England. It's not the English patron saint, if I remember right. Weather here in Egypt is warm and very beautiful. Oh, I'm a little bit jealous. I really miss the sun. I can't wait till she comes back. So you can go swimming in the sea, Jasmine? I think you can. Well, if you want to. So she's taking a little shape. So I also got my watercolor easel. My friend is gonna come over tomorrow or the day after to help me assemble it because it's quite heavy, and I can't do it on my own. It's too heavy to do it on my own. So he's coming over with a drill to help put it together, and I can't wait. It will be a bit lower than this, so it will be easier to do the lives as well. Now I'm using another kind of support that's actually not so adapted to showing you guys the processes. There you go. Yeah. So ooh, I have a little drop of water there. This design I'm gonna leave because I really like this design. I'm gonna use it kind of like the design of her cloak that she has, because I really love how it looks. It's these little salt crystals made such nice designs here. So I'm really gonna leave that there. I need to make a little bit wet here. Actually, the sun is shining on the canvas now and it's making it a little bit shiny. That's okay. Oh, you love that I know where the shadows are. It's just practice. I guess I've drawn so many faces and bodies. I just love. It's one of the reasons I think I became a massage therapist, is because I just love the human body, and it's magical. It's just magical. You cut yourself and the wound heals by itself, and your breathing and your heart beat, it just does it by itself. You don't have to like think, breathe, breathe. It just does it. It's quite amazing. Yeah, I think it's, yeah. I can't say it otherwise than that. It's just like, it's just amazing. Can you still see here? So I'm gonna try to finish where her skin tone goes. There we go. I tried before to do the figure first and then the background, but somehow I missed that they blended together enough. Danica, I'm very new to this. What material should I be? Just practice on paper, it's the easiest. Just I drew very long time on paper to get the feel, and then I bought smaller canvases first to try. But mainly it's just, you know, you just have to dare. You just have to dare and just do it. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. It's watercolor, so you can wash it off. You can go and put it under the shower and, you know, wash the color off if you don't like it. Which, yeah, I've done that. And it's like, nah, I don't like this. I just put it under the shower, all the color came off, and that's it. And then you start again. And you try another time, yeah. You can paint over it. It's so easy. It's the beauty of the watercolor. You can't do that with acrylics or anything. So with acrylics, you have to like do a base. You have to over paint it with a white color or a gesso. And even watercolor, if it doesn't come off, do I need to find? I need to find my confidence to just do it. Yes, just do it. Just do it. Like Nike, just do it. Go for it. It's I like that with the canvas I can go really big, and the person can just, when I protect it with the wax, the person can just hang it up in their space without having to frame and put it behind glass. With the paper, normally that's what, when you use the paper, that's what usually happens. You have to, you know, protect it by putting it behind the glass. So her fingers and the hands. Yeah, I've actually also done gone over acrylics that way too, where just when they were not completely dry yet, I just held them under the water and dry and rinse the colors off, because I just didn't like the shapes or the color combination or whatever. And so you can see she's slowly emerging. There we go. And the other hand, can you guys see that? Yes, you can. So I'm gonna do the other hand. It's gonna be, I have to be careful because of the layer under it, that it doesn't dissolve, that it doesn't get too dark. So let's do the brighter color first. There we go. Your iMac won't play the lives. Oh, why is that? That's weird. My laptop plays the but I don't have a Mac. iMac is not compatible with everything. Do you have an iPad where you could watch it on, Rosie? That would be a bit bigger as a screen. Yeah, the phone must be small. If you're watching on your phone. Yeah, I'm happy my friend could repair my old laptop. That was super. He's actually the one that's gonna help me to assemble the watercolor easel too. I'm a lucky girl. There we go. Yeah, I didn't distribute too much of the dark, so that's good. That's where it needs the dark, because the light comes from here, so the arm is dark here. And the hand too. I love how the shades are makes the person come alive. Oh, you don't have an iPad? Yeah, I was lucky. So one of my clients' husband is a professional photographer, so he had these iPads with a really high resolution, and he said, I don't need this one anymore, so he gifted me one. I was like, really? Wow. I was really feeling blessed because of that. So yeah, put it out in the universe. Maybe somebody will gift you one too. Yeah. So last night I noticed that I made the arm too small here. I need to make that one a little bit bigger. So I'll do it with the colors. It needs to be more here. Otherwise she has like a super thin arm over here. I can use the pencil to make the shading a little bit. So questions? Does somebody have any questions? Feel free to ask. It's for some reason lately I'm really attracted to Asian women for painting. I don't know why. It just popped up. Yeah, I need to make it darker. Let's get some brown in there. Yeah, that's not enough. After this I'm gonna go out for a walk because the sun is calling me. Like, come and put your face in the sun. As you can see, she's taking shape now. I hope you can. So this one I'll have to make darker even afterwards, because this is but that before that it needs to be really dry, otherwise it's not gonna really show. Yeah. So this will be a different color. I don't know which one yet. She hasn't told me. This and then this, and maybe, yeah, I'll probably leave this pink and this one blue, as if she has like a two-colored coat on. So I'll have to take that in consideration. I just loved that the background did this automatically. Let's pull this down a little bit. I'm holding my microphone in my hand because the cable is a little bit short, so I can't. Otherwise, I can't. Where are you? Here you are. The cable doesn't reach to where I want to go. So. Like this. And under the nose. Here. A little bit. Yeah, so we get volume. And you wonder what? Yeah, this is my Rhodes microphone. It's a really good microphone. It goes. I can actually hold it quite far from me, and it still works. This little thingy is quite powerful, and you can just plug it into the iPad, and it works. And they have the same ones for the phone and for the laptops, the same way. Some are even like on a stand, so you can use them on a stand. But with the one I bought, yeah, the cable, I don't know if I could get a longer cable for it. I might have to check the website of Rode to see that. But they're really good quality microphones. Especially if you're doing lives, it gives a better quality tone than when I use the iPad. The audio in the iPad is not very good, so people couldn't hear me very well when I was doing a live. A lot of investment, but it's worth it. It's worth it. So, I've been on almost half an hour. It's a long time. Time goes by so fast. So I have to let the face and the skin of her arms and these areas dry before I can do something else actually. So I'm gonna leave you here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was a bit helpful, Rosie, for the watercolor, for the waxing. And I can't wait to see how yours is gonna look with the wax. And yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna go out for a walk in the sunshine, and I'll see you next week at the same time. 4:30 Swiss time is 3:30 in the UK. In America, I don't know. Sorry, but yeah, I'll see you next week. I love you all, and big hugs. See you soon. Bye bye.